We're here with our State Assembly member, Kalra. So how do you feel today?
Well, I feel fantastic. I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone.
Well, what other language you can speak? Happy New Year.
Yeah, I can, Feliz Año Nuevo.
Yes. Today we're here, celebrate the Vietnamese community, but actually Lunar New Year is a festival for many of the Asian communities. Yeah. And this diversity is really beautiful, especially for the city like San Jose in the Bay Area. How do you feel, in California, in the Bay Area, this kind of celebration everywhere?
Yeah, it's amazing. Of course, they have a big celebration in San Francisco and San Jose. We have many of these wonderful celebrations. And as you mentioned, it's really throughout the state, many cultures. We actually officially recognize now Lunar New Year as an official state holiday. And that was celebrated by the Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean community. They all really get to celebrate the fact that the state of California recognizes this incredible holiday that is not only celebrated by the Asian American community, but even beyond. You see here, there's many people from the community that really get to appreciate why the Bay Area is such an amazing place to live.
When I'm staying here, I also feel the sentiment, the passion. But because even though we are all Asians, but we have so much in common, but something different. Every time you see the traditions here, diversity in this country, it's amazing. But right now, it seems that our country, we got the new government, and there might be some challenges in the future, right? So how do you see our future? How do you see the trend?
Well, it's unfortunate, quite frankly, that we have a president that's trying to divide us, that is demonizing so many immigrants, so many Asian Americans. There's been negative talk about the Chinese community, the Indian community, and that's unfortunate because we've been here for generations. We contribute so much to this country, and we are as American as anyone else. And so being here in the Bay Area, you sometimes feel insulated from that, but the reality is that we have a lot of work to do to continue to bring our community together across this country. And I think people that come here will understand how we can all live together with joy and peace and prosperity.
You mentioned we have lots of work to do. I feel like especially now, I think it's really important, we want to tell our stories of Asian Americans and show that we are the contributors. We're not the takers, we're the givers. So you mentioned about lots of work to do, and what are those works?
Well, I think you're right. We do have to tell our stories. And we also have to really talk about the American story. The reality is America was created by people that came from all around the world. It's a great experiment, and it's still an experiment. It's not much more than 200 years that we've been around, maybe closing on 250 years. That's still very young. But just like in the 19th century, Europeans came by boat, they were welcomed in. To this day, we've always welcomed immigrants because we wouldn't function without them. And so it's really heartbreaking sometimes when you see the division in the community that's created sometimes by the White House now. And, our brothers and sisters that are working in the fields now, just like Filipino and Chinese and Japanese farm workers worked in these fields in the 1800s, and the Punjabis that came from India. And so we all are connected with a similar thread of history, and we should never let anyone cut that thread to divide us.
Yes, exactly. I feel the belonging here. I think you're absolutely correct. We shouldn't let anyone cut out that thread. Even though I come here to celebrate, I feel so much in common, and I have so many Vietnamese friends.
Oh yeah.
We get along so well. We work together. So this is the best about this country, right? Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, we have a next generation of volunteers here working for Asian American Stories. I would like to have Zaki to ask his questions.
Sure.
Here.
Hi. So my question is, we are doing we're doing our new video contest this year as Asian American Story, and our theme is My Gift to American as a Asian American. So do you like to say a few words to that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think first of all, it's wonderful that that you're collecting these Asian American stories, and we should celebrate what we bring to the table. And when I think about it, my gift to America is a lifetime of service. I've been in service to this community ever since I graduated law school, since 1996. And so for almost 30 years, I've dedicated my life to public service, and I do it happily because I love this community, I love my fellow neighbors, I love my fellow Americans, and that's my gift to this beautiful country.
Thank you very much for your interview. And we encourage you to speak out your story as an Asian American and stay our gift to America. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Let's take a